Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you have not and hit on that notification bell. Today I'm doing a brief series on the Black Stars of Ghana. Don't forget that on Friday, that's exactly tomorrow, 4 p.m, the Black Stars of Ghana will face Madagascar in the match day 1 of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers at the Madagascar Sports Stadium. What an exciting atmosphere it will be. I'm anticipating a full stadium tomorrow at the Madagascar Sports Stadium. So let me guide you through this series quickly, because this is the match day 1 of the 2026 World Cup qualifier, and as Ghana are already slotted in Group I together with Mali, Madagascar, Comoros, Chad, and the Central African Republic. So what's going to happen is that due to this new format, only the winner of the group will have an automatic qualification, and after that the second place will play in a playoff. So the second place team of Group I will play in a playoff, after which his team will get a chance to also play in the FIFA World Cup. So in that 2026 edition that will be held in the United States of America, it will also be played in Canada and some parts of Mexico. That is the new format. So both teams, I'm talking about Ghana and Madagascar, they need to start on a very strong note if they want to stand a chance of qualification. Now, the squad was released last week, and this is the first time I'm making a comment about this. Hey, the notable returnees, if you ask me, were Joseph Wallacott, who missed out on the 2022 FIFA World Cup due to some bad injury that hit him. And then, of course, Majid Ashmer, who was absent the last time out due to some injury. So those are the two notable returnees, if you ask me, who are coming back to join the squad. So it's a full-packed squad for Coach Chris Hughton, who we'll talk about in no time. On Friday at 4 p.m, the Black Stars will be playing as host to Madagascar. But the last time out in the Madagascar Sports Stadium, the last time out Ghana played there, this is what happened. And I know that some Ghanaians will be hoping that he will be giving out another splendid performance on Friday. Now, the latest is that the second training session was held in Kumasi yesterday, as behind closed doors as scheduled, because, you know, coach's instructions. So the team went in. They started with an opening prayer, and of course the coach was there. Coach Chris Hughton was around, and his assistants were all around, and of course they ushered them into the training. It was almost always physicals. You know, the physicals will start first, and then some ball works as well. Captain Andre Ayew was excited, and I mean, all smiles on the face of players like Mohamed Kudus, Menaki Williams, and Antoine Semenyo, who were training vigorously. And of course, I tell you, they are much poised, because they need to make a statement. They need to right their wrongs. And the last time they played in the name of Ghana, it was horrific. It was not something that you could write home about. It was so bad and shambolic. So this time around, they need to come up and come up with a very good performance. And I guess that's what gingered and motivated the boys to train the way they did. So if you have not looked the training up, please do. It's exciting. I'm sure you will love it. Now, Lawrence Atizigi joined the squad for the first time yesterday. So before yesterday, he had not joined the squad yet. But yesterday he joined, and of course he was enjoying it as well. So there you have it, Lawrence Atizigi doing what he loves to do most, stopping all the shots for the senior national team, the Black Stars. So everyone else was around, including the two late called up players, the likes of Fatah Ushaku, who plays his football in England for Leicester City, and then of course Nuruddin Abdullahi, who also plays as a defender for Midyama Sporting Club here in Ghana. They replaced Abdul Mumin and Kamaldeen Sulemana, who pulled up due to suspected fitness issues. So those two players are not around, but hey, their replacements are equally solid, if you ask me. Now, issues around the coach have been clarified. Prior to this, we've heard the spokesperson of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Henry Asantuchum, come out to clarify some of these facts, that the coach is still at post. Coach Chris Hughton is still at post, and he's the one who's gathering, and he's the one who's going to be the brains behind the Black Stars match tomorrow. And then, of course, the subsequent ones that they'll play against Comoros away from home. Now, this is big because the issues around the coach has been clarified. It means that, hey, the path has been set now. Chris Hughton is still at the helm of affairs. Whatever happens next cannot be decided, but of course, he needs to give us a good performance to brighten his chances of still remaining at the club, because there's no rumor without any iota of truth, if you ask me. Chris Hughton will be addressing today at exactly 5 p.m. The training for the Black Stars of Ghana is scheduled to occur at 5:30 p.m. So it means that the press conference will happen, and then 30 minutes after the scheduled time will be the time that the training will occur. Now, just before we go, I need to let you know that Ghana has met Madagascar twice in competitive matches. Now, all of these matches were played in the qualifying series of the African Cup of Nations 2023. So, over in the qualifying series, Ghana met Madagascar. The first leg ended 3-0 in favor of Ghana Black Stars, if you remember, at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. And then, of course, they drew goalless away from home in Madagascar. And then Ghana qualified on top of that group, with Madagascar drowning at the bottom of that group. So Ghana proceeded to qualify in the AFCON 2023. But then, of course, the Black Stars are also on a good form. I indicated earlier that they are on a 4-game winning streak at home at the Barara Sports Stadium. So it means that the Barara Sports Stadium is turning to be a fortress for the Black Stars of Ghana. But hey, this is also a fresh start for every one of the teams that are slated in Group I of the 2026 World Cup qualifying series. Every team also equally wants to qualify. So it boils down to who has got it the most. And if you ask me, it's the Black Stars. It's the Black Stars. It's the Black Stars of Ghana. So the Black Stars also have to make a point to every Ghanaian, because, hey, the last time out in the United States of America was shambolic. Back-to-back defeats against Mexico and the US of A. They also have to make a statement, because the last time out they played, it was shambolic. It was so terrifying, as Ghana lost 2-0 to Mexico first, and then also they proceeded to lose 4 against United States of America. This is a statement that they want to make to Ghanaians, and of course to appease the fans here in Kumasi, and to make a statement that the Black Stars mean business in the 2026 qualifying series. So if you ask me, it's going down to who wants it the most. Everything will boil down to who has got it, who wants it the most. And with the likes of Ernest Nyama and our favorite Mohamed Kudus here at the Barara Sports Stadium, the cheers alone can garner these boys to win. So I'm looking forward to a good game tomorrow. We'll come back to do the post-game analysis. But hey, before we get into the game, I'm predicting the Black Stars are going in and going to win this one by a slim margin. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for the Black Stars tomorrow at the Barara Sports Stadium. Thank you very much for joining me briefly on this edition. We'll come back tomorrow for more. Do well to like and subscribe if you have not hit on that notification bell. My name is Felix Edudakwa. Thank you very much for joining me here.